Hello, Chiefs Kingdom, and welcome back to Chiefs Chronicle, the place where Kansas City's heartbeat echoes loudest. Whether you're repping the red and gold in Arrowhead or tuning in from across the globe, you're part of this electric energy. And today, we've got a power-packed lineup of updates coming straight from the heart of Chiefs country. Buckle up, because Patrick Mahomes has been making headlines again, on the field, off the field, and even in the barber's chair. From draft messages to exclusive deals and fresh new looks, our star quarterback is doing it all. Let's dive into Update 1. Patrick Mahomes sends Chiefs major message. Ahead of NFL Draft with the NFL Draft. Just around the corner, and the echoes of Super Bowl disappointment still fresh in the air, all eyes are on how the Kansas City Chiefs plan to respond. And leading that charge is none other than Patrick Mahomes, who just sent a crystal clear message to the Chiefs front office and to the entire league. Speaking to reporters just days before the draft, Mahomes emphasized the need to bring back the deep ball. That's right, the gunslinger is itching to launch bombs downfield again and reawaken the aggressive air attack that once left defenses gasping for breath. Mahomes didn't mince words. Reflecting on the Super Bowl loss, he said the second half reminded him of what makes this offense special. Those deep strikes that crack open even the toughest secondaries. If you look at the only real positive, I think, from the Super Bowl, it was the second half. Me just kind of getting back to, we've got to throw the ball deep, he explained. There were opportunities in games for deep shots that I either didn't take or we missed barely. If we can get back to hitting some of those throws, it opens up the rest of the offense. He's absolutely right. When Mahomes is firing deep, the whole field becomes a threat. That opens up space underneath for the medium passing game, the run game, play action, you name it. But what's interesting is how Mahomes acknowledged his own hesitation in taking those shots last year. It's clear he's reflecting, evolving, and taking accountability. But here's the million-dollar question. Do the Chiefs have the personnel to go deep consistently? Travis Kelce is getting older, and while he remains elite, he can't do it all. The young wide receivers have shown flashes, but inconsistency plagued the group in 2024. This is where the draft becomes crucial. Mahomes' comments feel like a not-so-subtle nudge to GM Brett Veach and head coach Andy Reid. Bring in more firepower. Whether it's a speedster who can stretch the field or a physical route technician who can beat man coverage, the message is clear. Give Patrick Mahomes the tools, and he'll do the rest. Kansas City has already retooled the offense multiple times, from the Tyreek Hill era to the current transitional phase. Could we be on the brink of another offensive evolution? If Mahomes gets his wish, Chiefs fans can expect a much more explosive, vertical offense in 2025. Update 2. Chiefs star Patrick Mahomes signs prestigious endorsement. While Mahomes is dialing in his deep ball mechanics and prepping for another title chase, he's also making major moves off the field. The superstar quarterback has just signed a fresh endorsement deal, and this one's a collector's dream. Mahomes has partnered with Panini America for a brand new autographed trading card deal set to launch in the 2025 season. And if you know anything about the sports memorabilia world, you know this is huge. It's the first time since 2020 that Mahomes autographs will be included in Panini packs, and collectors are already buzzing. For perspective, back in 2020, when his autographs were last featured, Mahomes had just one Super Bowl ring and one MVP trophy. Fast forward to now, he's a 3-time Super Bowl MVP, and his legacy has only grown. That means these new autographed cards could become some of the most valuable collectibles in football history. The buzz is so strong that Panini is expected to sell hundreds of thousands of packs as fans hope to score one of those prized Mahomes autographs. And let's be honest, what fan wouldn't want to own a piece of greatness? This isn't just a business move, it's a reminder of Mahomes' superstar status. His brand is not just about football, it's about culture, legacy, and now collectibles. And for Mahomes, it's also about setting a tone. He's not just the leader of a football team. He's a global icon representing Kansas City on and off the field. This deal also symbolizes something deeper. Despite the Super Bowl loss, Mahomes remains a beacon of success and marketability. Endorsements like this prove that his value goes far beyond box scores. He's still one of the most bankable athletes in the world, and that's something the Chiefs can continue to build around as they chase more championships. Update 3. Patrick Mahomes reveals drastic change. Spurred by Super Bowl loss, let's rewind to February for a moment. Super Bowl 59, a tough loss. The Kansas City Chiefs came up short in their quest for an NFL three-peat, falling 40-22 to the Philadelphia Eagles. It wasn't just a loss, it was a shock to the system, a gut punch to a team on the verge of making history. Patrick Mahomes' performance in that game? Well, it wasn't his finest moment. Sure, he ended with 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions, but the first half told a much different story. Mahomes completed just 6 of 14 passes for a mere 33 yards and 2 picks. One of those was a brutal pick six, a 38-yard return by Cooper DeJean that gave the Eagles a commanding 24-0 lead. While some players took time off to decompress, like Travis Kelce, who opted for an extended vacation, Mahomes processed the loss in a different way. He decided to make a symbolic change. He cut his signature hair. That's right. The curly mohawk fade, a look that had become synonymous with his personal brand, is gone. In its place, a clean, short haircut that he debuted at a Texas Tech Houston basketball game in late February. And he didn't just change his hair, he changed the vibe. I told everybody during the season, win or lose, I'm getting a haircut, Mahomes said. I've wanted to do it for a while, but it was kind of one of those superstitions. I kept winning the Super Bowl, so I didn't want to cut the hair while we were winning. But after the streak ended, Mahomes said it was time. Time to reset, time to move on. And perhaps time to start a new chapter. Mahomes joked about how long he held on to that nappy hair, saying he's keeping the short look for good. But underneath the humor was a deeper message. This wasn't just a haircut, it was a release, a shedding of past weight, a signal of transformation. This change might seem small to some, but in the world of elite athletes, symbolism matters. Rituals, routines, and resets help players mentally transition into the next phase. For Mahomes, it's clear he's already preparing, physically, mentally, emotionally, for the 2025 season. So, what does this all mean for Chiefs fans? It means your quarterback is hungry, he's motivated, he's evolving. He's not just relying on past success, he's taking action, adjusting, and demanding more from himself, from his team, and from the organization. Conclusion. As we head into the 2025 NFL Draft, one thing is absolutely clear. Patrick Mahomes is locked in. Whether it's pushing for more deep shots, securing legacy-building endorsements, or literally cutting ties with the past, Mahomes is leading the charge for a new chapter in Chiefs history. The Chiefs may have missed history last season, but their future is still incredibly bright. With a few smart moves in the draft, a reinvigorated Mahomes, and that signature Kansas City fire, the path back to glory is well within reach. Thanks for tuning in to Chiefs Chronicle. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back soon with more updates, draft coverage, and exclusive Chiefs insights you won't find anywhere else. Until then, stay loud, stay proud, and as always, go Chiefs,